Hi, my name's Joe Crabtree, and in this column for DrumHead magazine I want to share with you some of the things that I'm working on myself. Basically it's stuff that I hear on records and I think is cool, and then I want to work out what's going on. So for this lesson I want to look at playing 5-stroke or quintuplet rolls. The idea for this came from the song Hounds of Winter off the album Mercury Falling by Sting, and this is Vinnie Colaiuta on drums. And basically at the end of that song there's a kind of breakdown where the drums play a groove something along these lines. And Vinnie fills in some of the gaps leading up to the downbeat with a kind of double stroke roll. And I wanted to know what kind of double stroke roll. So let's say we use a 16th note and we double that up, so like a 30-second note roll. So we've got 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a. So I'm going to play just those straight 16th notes to begin with for beat 4, and we'll see what that sounds like. So for that you can see that if I want to have the floor tom and the snare together, then I have to go left, right, and then come back onto the hi-hat with my left hand. And if I want to play it without the floor tom, I can just go right, left, and come back. So we want to see what that sounds like when we double up those strokes. So there isn't enough note density in that, it's too obvious what's being played. So the next step is to look at what 6 notes would sound like. So if I play 6 notes for beat 4, that would sound like this. And then we double up those 6 notes. That's more difficult to play because it's pretty fast at this tempo of song. So 4 sounds too sparse and 6 sounds too much. So 5 is this magic number in the middle, and this is something that I hadn't really played around with until I started trying to figure out what was going on here. So first of all we need to know what it feels like to play 5 notes instead of 4 notes. So instead of 4 E and A at the end of the bar, we've got to go 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I'm going to just practice playing 16th notes against a quarter note click for a bar, and then I'm going to try and play quintuplets against a quarter note click for a bar. And basically when you're playing the quintuplets, pay attention to the fact that the hand that falls with the hi-hat is going to swap, because you've got right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left for beat 2 there. It's because it's an odd note grouping. It's like playing triplets. So basically the right hand will fall with the hi-hat and then the left hand will fall with the hi-hat on the next beat. So if you haven't done this before, this is something that I can imagine might cause you some trouble. The way I used to work at it was to hear the right hand part for the first beat and the left hand part for the second beat, and hear kind of a shuffle with an extra note in. So I would hear the 1, 3 and 5 of the 5 notes, and it would sound like this. And the idea is you work at that at a fairly slow tempo and pay attention to that sound, get. Then when you've got used to that, try and even the dynamics out so that you're playing an even quintuplet roll, but you're still hearing that to help you line it up. It might help if I play it between two different sound sources, and then you can hear how the 5 splits up between the hands. Okay, the next step is to practice playing a double stroke roll in quintuplets against the quarter note hi-hat. So it's the same thing, but this time we're just going to double up the strokes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then double those up. And another exercise I like to do to get more comfortable with this is to play that against 8th notes on the hi-hat. And that way the middle of one of the doubles is going to line up with the hi-hat. So we're going to have the first group of 5 is going to be right, right, left, left, right. And then we're going to have right, left, left, right, right. And then we're going to have left, left, right, right, left. And then left, right, right, left, left. So that's 4 different patterns, but you put them together and it's just right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left, right, right, left, left. So I like to play this and accent the strokes that fall with the hi-hat. So I'll play that between the tom and the snare and you'll see what I mean. And then I like to switch between hearing the 5s that line up with the hi-hats at 8th notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So hearing those individual 5-note groups, and between what the hands are doing, which is kind of half time of that. So therefore I could then accent the first of each double and you would hear a 5/2, the accents against the hi-hat. It's easier if I play this and you can hear what I mean. So all these exercises are just to get you more familiar with playing groups of 5 and doubled up 5s. So another advantage of playing a 5-note grouping is that you can play both hands together on the first note, so I can accent that floor tom. And then we have left, right, left, right, left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the snare drum, and I can come out on my right hand. So let me play that with just single strokes. And then when we apply the double strokes, you get what I played at the beginning of the lesson. So another thing you could do is take just half of that pattern, the last half being left, right, right, left, left, and use that to lead into the downbeat again. So let me do that. But first of all, let me play what it would sound like if you used 4-stroke. So that would be just doubling up the and ah. So at that tempo, that sounds quite spread out again. So let's try, instead of playing the and ah and doubling that, let's play a 16th note triplet at the end and double that up. So again, at this tempo, that's not very easy to do, and it sounds almost too dense, like too many notes again. So let's break it down and go back to the 5. So this time, the sticking will be left, right, right, left, left. So that's all for this time. I hope that's given you some food for thought. Play around with those 5s, and in the next issue we'll be dealing with something else, but I don't know what that is yet. So if you have any things that you've heard that you think sound cool and you'd like me to take a look at those, then send an email to joe@joecrabtree.com and give me some suggestions, and maybe I'll do those in the next issue. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.